Earthly curse! Yes! Yes! Cágala, cabrón, y te mato.
We are back from our summer break and ready for the update, right, Danny?
That is correct, my human friend Paul.
Back to the Wild West, but not entirely.
We introduce you to the Robot Factory, the home of all those crazy robots you see in Star Park.
It's also a perfect link to our newest chromatic brawler, Sam.
Los animales, me chupa de un pinche.
Completing the Calamity Gang, we'll have Lawless Lola as the Power
Vámonos, Tefi, vámonos.
League skin, and Crowbone for gems.
We will also be getting Moon Bunny Squeak for the Moon Festival in Asia, Stone's Pen, it will make sense, I promise, and Mecha Mortis, our newest 299 gem skin with custom voiceover and visual effects. And if you get him on release month,
¿Le vas a bajar de huevos o qué? Me estoy hartando, güey. Bájale de
you
huevos.
get his spray, profile picture, and a whole set of his pins for free. Also, it will unlock 2 color variations in the shop for 49 gems each.
And lastly, Trick or Treat Leon, which will be available around Halloween. We'll have other skins
Es tan mala que es buena.
for Halloween, but they will come in a different update.
And speaking of skins, all the robots got finally remodeled. They are not more polished, shiny, and brawly. We'll be getting another awesome 3D animation feature pen and 8-bit, a new PvE mode.
In this mode, you must keep 8-bit alive by collecting coins across the map and protecting him from the waves of bots. If 8-bit is defeated, you lose the game. If you and 8-bit survive until the end, you win.
In this mode, 8-bit will be walking around and doing some work, so we'll be in a team of 4.
But also make sure you always have him in your sight.
You can swap brawlers in Power League. At the preparation screen,
Los animales, me chupa de un pinche.
we'll have a second brawler which will be released later in September.
Gus is a very weird kid in his PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
But besides his catchy vibes, Gus is actually a support brawler,
Boludo, más gay que esto imposible, hermano.
with the ability to heal and protect allies.
For every attack Gus hits, he charges a new bar. Once this bar is full, the next attack you hit will drop a ghost in the map. If your allies touch this ghost, they will heal. You can drop multiple ghosts in the map.
With his super, he's able to cast a shield either on his allies or on himself. To cast it on allies, you should aim and hit your shot. To use it on yourself, you just tap the super button as if you would be auto-aiming.
And great news, if you look forward to unlocking him, he will be super rare, which is quite easy to find in boxes.
Hoy perdí más de lo que te puedes imaginar, pero no es tiempo de lamentos.
Trophy reset is getting longer. It's now every 8 weeks in line with the Brawl Pass seasons.
Las cosas se salieron de control.
We are partnering with some awesome esport teams, and you'll be able to support them too by getting their profile.
Vaya puta mierda!
We managed to travel in time and get Frank from the future to tell you a bit more about what we have planned for Brawl Stars in the future.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Wait, that's from the past. Sorry, Frank. So,
Esperen que voy a buscar algo. No, che. No encuentro el chiste. ¡No encuentro el chiste!
So, we're all aware that we have some players who are concerned about the future. What do you have for the community?
Well, for the last few months, we've focused on designing and building our high-level roadmap for the future. And this is the first time ever we are talking about our future plans with you, our players. Why are we doing this? We feel there's a disconnect between you and us, and we'd like to resolve it.
So, let's talk about the next update.
To get this out of the way, yes, we are going to rework years. We didn't plan to make changes to the system this year, but we understand your feelings and frustrations about it, and we share most of them. Consequently, we decided to prioritize
Basta con tus mamadas, hijo de tu puta madre.
this and push back other changes. In fact, we're going to make some changes already in this update. We reduce the cost to craft gears and gear levels by about 50% in the coming update by reducing the amount of required scrap and tokens.
So, should we talk about October a little bit?
We're going to simplify the flow on how you acquire gears and decrease their cost. And at the same time, we're going to introduce additional, more specific gears, which won't be usable for all the brawlers.
And can we talk about what happens to existing gears?
We're pretty much hitting the reset button for gears and will reimburse all existing scrap, gear tokens and already crafted gears to you. This will happen in coins, and coins will play a much bigger role in how to unlock gears in the future. This essentially allows you a full respec for gears once the October update arrived. Refunds will be based on the total amount of scrap and gear tokens you've collected since we've introduced them last year.
Cool, and there is more, right?
Why, Paula? Yes! We're also reworking the existing PvE weekend modes. We ultimately don't believe they are fun anymore, and we're going to replace them with a new, more dynamic PvE system, which will introduce new features including multiple stages, persistent power-ups, different environments and new types of enemies and bosses. Almost like a place where we'll be able to tell a story in the future.
We also have plans beyond October.
That's right. The timeline becomes a bit more uncertain at this point. However, there are a few bigger topics we would like to tackle. And the first one is affecting the current progression system and its reliance on luck in order to unlock brawlers.
¿Quién está ahí?
We would like you to have more say in which brawlers you unlock and when, as well as which brawlers you would like to upgrade. These changes have a huge impact on how Brawl is played and will give every player a clear goal in the game. We'd like to get these changes into your hands as fast as possible.
Soy un imbécil profesional.
And there are more things the team is working on.
Yes, we would like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of mastery. Think clearer goals.
Todos están muertos. No revisen mi patio trasero, ¿está bien?
Rewards, you get it. Additional items on our current list of things to do are matchmaking, a better sense of collecting cosmetics and more ways for you to show them off, as well as tools for you to share cool moments in the game on social media directly from within the game. We'd also like to introduce ways for you to recruit your friends, and yes, in parallel we've started working on a system to report other
Oh my god!
sooner than
Oh
later.
my fucking god!
Collecting data.
Holy shit!
Definitivamente. Hoy empató.
This isn't a complete list of everything we'll do, but these are the topics currently taking the majority of our focus. You can learn more about upcoming features as usual here in Brawl Talk.
And with this, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you in October.
¿Y ya? ¿Qué quieres decir?
Bye bye.
Hasta luego, muchachos.
Déjame decirte algo, novato. Tú llevas aquí 3 días, ¿ok? Yo llevo aquí 3 años.
Sí,